Hello. Today I'm going to show you guys how I'm in the process of taking a bunch of old songs that I have written. I've written lyrics, chords, melody for, and I am going to create a full production using Ableton and Suno AI music generation. And I will show you basically from taking a written song all the way to getting it onto SoundCloud. So today I am doing one called Baby's Got Something in Store. I don't have the lyrics for you, they're here on my iPad. But what we're going to do, we're going to start out, so I got Ableton up and I've just got I've set up this to just give me kind of a clear, not too busy piano and vocal mix. So I've done lots of different ways where I've tried to be really produce a really polished demo and then give that to Suno, and that works great, but you can actually be pretty rough with it. And since these songs don't have I haven't produced demos of them, I'm going to get to the end result as quickly as possible, which is just creating an acoustic version and then giving that to Suno, and then just being okay with the creative choices that it gives me. If I wanted more control, I would produce the demo in Ableton and then feed that to Suno. But I like just seeing what kind of crazy results I get out of the AI. So I'm just going to record this. I don't even care about tempo or anything. I'm just going to go for the overall vibe and dynamics. And hopefully I don't mess up too much. See, I'm already... I haven't played this today. I haven't warmed up, so let me see. Alright, okay. Let's try this again. Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do with me tonight? She said, oh, I got something for you, gonna make you feel right. I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more? Half the time she was with somebody else, different boy for different reason, put them on a shelf. But I couldn't wait for her to call me up on my phone. Had just as many reasons not to be alone. And she took me to some places that I'd never been, and I probably never get to go back again. Every time I got close, she would slip away. She said, I'm no good for you, honey, funny why we do this anyway. Guess I'll see you Sunday. And I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more time for you to see that you're right for me? Give me some time to prove that I'm the one for you. Oh, in time love me so. Guess it's time for you to go, 'cause you've met someone and you know. I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more? I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more? Alright, so I haven't practiced at all today, warmed up or anything, and I keep seeing like the video of myself playing. It's very distracting. So I made lots of mistakes. Normally, I will fix those. Let's see what we can get today, as I have a feeling Suno's going to give us something amazing anyway. Alright, so I give a little buffer here for the export at the end. This one is called Baby's Got Something in Store. Yeah. Again, like I said, normally I really want that to be polished. You know the saying, garbage in, garbage out. I mean, that applies here. Half the time she goes with somebody else, give them all different things, but it doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's not. It took me 20 times, and I go back in. Every time I go, she waits in the moment. That's something. It's a whoa. Baby, got something so. It's a whoa. Baby, it's a whoa. Time for you to see. It's a me. Give some time to prove that I want you. Oh, it's time for your show. And you love me so. It's time for you to go. 'Cause that's one. You know. I say, oh. Baby, got something so. I say, oh. Baby, can you give me some more? I say, oh. Baby, got something so. I say, oh. Baby, can you give me some more? Okay, audio's back. Yeah, so garbage in, garbage out. The better quality you give the AI, usually well, I don't know. It's not always better, but the thing is depends on what the AI picks up on. If you got like little pops and different things, sometimes it thinks that's part of the song and it puts it in there. So sometimes it smooths over stuff, sometimes it doesn't. And you don't have a ton of control right now over if something's like off. So let's see. I'm going to try and make sure I can capture the right thing here. Okay, let's see if this is working. Okay, so you got audio here. Okay, so this is the Suno app. So what I'm going to do, you have to have some sort of paid account in order to do this. You go to create, we're going to go to audio. I'm going to upload that song that we just made. Baby's Got Something in Store. And we're going to click save, click cover. We're doing a cover of this song. It's going to analyze it and pull out the lyrics. This is a weird song. I don't know what genre this is, so this is going to take some fiddling to figure out what the final genre is going to be. I know it's kind of like jazzy a little bit. So Suno grabbed our audio. It pulled out the lyrics as best it could, and it wrote some styles. Indie folk song. Let's do folk jazz and see how that works out. Okay, so now I need to go check all my lyrics. So what I'm going to do is play this Well, first off, I got a little instrumental in the beginning. So what I'm gonna play the track and make sure the lyrics and my prompt is following the song. Well, I took my $20. Okay, so we have a little instrumental part. I really hope that it just fixes that mistakes I made. So instrumental, and we're putting these in brackets. That is telling the sections. It's telling Suno what sections we have. We have instrumental, verse, chorus, bridge, stuff like that. You can look up those. I don't really know where they are. I just remembered these from various posts over the years. So first verse. Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some cherries and some cherries and some cherries. It was Jerry's. Some Sailor Jerry's and cherries. Cherry Coke and Sailor Jerry's rum. Some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do with me tonight? She said, oh, I got something for you, gonna make you feel right. I said, oh. So it gets O's, stuff like that, wrong a lot. So you can see it's in parentheses. That means it's gonna be a backup singer. It's not gonna be the main singer. So I'm gonna take those off because it's the main singer. Now let's listen to how many O's. What you want to do is right. I said, oh. So it looks like we're missing one. Oh, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, 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 ooh, oh. Let's see, I think that's how it goes. This is the most tedious part of all of this. It's still a hell of a lot faster than producing it yourself. So, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more? Can you give some more? Oh, half the time she was with somebody else. So it's part of the song more. All those little embellishments are still part of the word more. So I'm not going to do separate O's. And hopefully, I mean, the AI is going to do something cool with it. If they don't, I'll go in here and I'll like explicitly say it. Half the time she was with somebody else, different boy for different season. Oh, I said reason? When I sang, I said reason, but the real lyrics is season. Different boy for different season, put him on a shelf. Put him, let's see, how's it go? Put him on her shelf. So put him on her. And you can fix little things like that. If you change it too much from the original recording, it's going to mess things up. Especially if you're missing a word. If you're missing a word, it's going to change the syncopation really poorly. So you have to make sure you have like the same amount of syllables in the recording that you do here. Otherwise, it gets too much liberty and makes some bullshit. Different boy for different season, put him on a shelf. But I couldn't wait for her to call me up on my phone. Had just as many reasons not to be alone. And she took me to some places. These spaces don't matter, but I like keep them to help me, keep things more organized. Took me to some places that I'd never been. And I'll probably never get to go back again. Every time I got close, she would slip away. She said, I'm no good for you, honey, funny. Why we do this anyway? Guess I'll see you Sunday. Okay, did we get the chorus? I said, oh. Okay, so we need to put it in here. It didn't catch that. This is a chorus. And since the chorus doesn't change between these two, I said, oh, baby's got some. Oh, baby, can you give me some more? Okay. We're going to copy and paste it. And then bridge. Time for you to see that you're right for me. Give me some time to prove that I'm the one for you. Oh, in time for you to show that you love me so. 'Cause it's time for you to go. 'Cause you met someone and you know. Oh, ooh, oh, oh, oh. Let's check that. Different boy for you to show love me so, for you to go, 'cause you've met someone and you know. I said, oh, I don't have my cursor showing. I'm sorry. Oh well. Next video. You don't get to see my cursor today. I'm sorry. That sucks. So that looks good. And then this, I said, oh, this is going to be a chorus. I said, oh, oh, and you know, I said, oh, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more? I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more? I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more? Okay, yeah, that is grating my ear. I'm sorry, that demo, yeah, I'm not the best singer. I can sing enough to get the style that I want out of this thing. So now it looks like the lyrics are matching up. Consonant or the syllables are matching. Now this stuff can be overly complicated. Like it's using like a ChatGPT style like analysis. It's putting the chord progression. It might get that stuff wrong. It might hallucinate. So I'm gonna just get rid of all this. This is how I'm doing it now. A male vocalist performs a melancholic indie folk jazz song. And now I'm going to put my instrumentation. I'm going to put piano. And I have no idea how any of this works, okay? I put in the stuff I want and hope I get it back. It's trial and error. So I'm going to put piano. I'm going to put... well, I did only piano. And you know what? I've never heard this song. Like, I didn't do a demo or anything. I don't really know what kind of instrumentation. So I'm just going to put piano for now. And see what it does, and I'll add things later. I'm going to go ahead and create... It's going to give me 2 versions, and I'm going to just see where I'm at. Like... I might have to go back to the DAW and fix stuff because I did not do a good job on that.
Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink.
I mean, right? Right? Can you imagine? Come on. Come on. Oh my God. I love hearing the first time a new track, like the first generation of any of these demos is like, oh, it's so amazing. And it probably gonna have problems with it, but man, hearing when the song comes together, like right away, oh, it's so fucking satisfying.
Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry.
Okay, so one thing I want to say is it creates these little thumbnails. I use these for SoundCloud, and I really like this one, so I don't mess around too much. As soon as I see a thumbnail that I like, yeah, I like this one, this jukebox. I'm going to copy this, or right click it, and I'm going to save it for later. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Gemini, and I'm going to upload that. I'm going to upload that. Download this one. Upload this thumbnail, and I say make this image HD, high definition, and then that's going to sit there. So I'm going to come back and listen to the song.
And some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do with me tonight? She said, oh, I got something for you, gonna make you feel right. I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, baby, can you give me some more? Half the time she was with somebody else, different boy for different season, put him on a shelf. But I couldn't wait for her to call me up on my phone. Had just as many.
So you see how I'm grooving? I'm bopping my head or swaying or whatever. That's when I know I have a generation that's gonna work. If I'm just not listening to the problems, or oh, it sounds off, or is this the right genre? If I'm feeling the groove, then I know that one is a contender to be, you know, the one that I release.
Reasons not to be alone. And she took me to some places that I'd never been, and I'll probably never get to go back again. Every time I got close, she would slip away. She said, I'm no good for you, honey. Why would we do this anyway?
Oops, let me hear that.
Oh, she would slip away. She said, I'm no good for you, honey, funny. Why would we do this anyway? Guess I'll see you Sunday.
Okay, look at that. Why would we do this anyway? That's not the right language. It's, she said, I'm no good. Said, I'm no good for you, honey, funny. Why we do this anyway? Saying, why do we do this to ourselves? We know we're not right for each other. Why would we do this anyway? It's still in the same vein, but it's preemptive, whereas the other one is we're in this relationship, it's not working. But because I really like this generation, I might be okay with it. Let me go back and listen. Close, she would slip away. She said, I'm no good for you, honey, funny. Why we do this anyway? Okay, so the original is why we do this anyway. Why we do this anyway? I'm gonna change it now for the next generation because I don't want that. I don't want that artifact in there or that change. But let me listen to it again and see if I care. Again.
Well, I took my that I'd never been. Every time I you, honey, funny. Why would we do this anyway?
Sounds good.
Guess I'll see you Sunday.
I don't care.
I said, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby got something in store. I said, oh.
Have we just heard that dissonance in the chord? Listen.
Baby's got something in store.
Right there. So that I think is still sometimes AI. It has so many jazz songs, and jazz has all kinds of unique voicings of chords. You can get some really interesting semi-dissonant, fully dissonant chords. So you just have to be careful that you listen to what's going on. I think that voicing is cool, but it did throw me off a little bit because, you know, I'm not used to all these cool jazz voicings. When I write, it's pretty much straight triads. Because that's what I know. I'm not very good at voicing. So just be aware of that. You know, like listen in the background. Don't just be like listening to the lyrics and being like, oh yeah, it's good. Because there's some weird stuff that can happen. And actually a lot of the songs that I've posted recently to my SoundCloud, I listen to them in the car. I'm like, oh, that's something I should change later if possible. I do know that Suno now allows, there's like a studio of if you have the paid version, I haven't checked it out yet, but it'll give you like a timeline and like different stems, and you can mess around with everything. I would just rather call it good for now and deal with it later. I'll regenerate the whole song if it's got a problem in it. You know, I do broad strokes, but if I have a song that I absolutely love and I'm like, no, this is the one, then I'll go in and try and figure out how to fix a little part of it.
I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more time for you to see that you're right for me? Give me some time to prove that I'm the one for you. Oh, in time for you to show that you love me so. Guess it's time for you to go, 'cause you met someone. I said, oh, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more? I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh,
fucking fantastic. It's very smooth jazz. When I wrote this song, I always write with a little more rock, like soulful rock. So at the end, I want to, I said, oh, and you know, if I had warmed up and performed that in the demo, I might have gotten that out just for free. I love this. I love this version, and I think this is something as songwriters, when you're working with AI, you need to be able to be like, it's almost like, you know, it's like working with an artist. Like, you wrote it a particular way, you're used to hearing it that way, but the artist is going to bring their own talent, their own perspective. AI brings the same thing, and so I think if you're open to changes or new styles, this works so great for you then. Like, you're taking full advantage and you're not, you know, having mental stress over it. You just let the song be. And you can always generate another version. It's pretty easy. So yeah, I like this one. I'm probably going to publish this one. Let's see what the other one spit out, since it was cost the same amount of money. Ooh, I like the way the piano sounds on this one. See, they took my mistake and thought it was, you know, trying to make a little solo out of my mistake. Like, I should have sat down and practiced that part because I know how to play it. I'm just not warm this morning and I haven't played it in a while. So yeah, that, I don't like that at all. And I mean, it's not wrong technically. It's in key, it's in time, but it's musically weird. It's jarring.
Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, babe, I got us a
You can hear some weird voicing here.
drink, some Jerry's and some
Right there, that dissonance. I don't mind it in this type of melancholic song.
cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do with me tonight? She said, oh, I got something for you, gonna make you feel right. I said, oh, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, 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 baby, can you give me some more? Half the time she was with somebody else, different boy for different seasons.
Okay, now I want to go back to the other one to see if I still like it more.
Well, I took my couldn't wait for her to call me up on my phone. Had just as many reasons not to be alone.
Yeah, I like the tonal quality of the second one, but the first one's still leading for me.
Oh, 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 baby, can you give me some more? Half the time she was with something, and I'll probably need. I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, well, I took, baby, can you give me some more?
And I like the piano on the second one.
I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, 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 baby, can you give me some more time?
Oh yeah,
For you to see.
this bridge is way better.
Give me some time to prove that I'm the one for you. Oh, and time for you to show that you love me so. Guess it's time for you to go, 'cause you met someone.
Nice breakdown.
Baby got something in store.
Hell yeah.
I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more? I said, oh,
You got me waving my hands.
baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more?
See, this is the sadness. So, I'm sure there are tools in Suno to fix this. I mean, I know I can regenerate the front part. The thing is, I just don't want to do it right now. I try to be like, can I live with what it gave me instead? So let's listen to it again. Also, if you're a free user, you're not going to have the ability to go in and edit the songs. You're just going to be using your daily credits. I don't like it.
Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you... Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do with me tonight. She said, oh, I got something for you, gonna make you feel right. I said, oh, oh,
And this one is like so
baby's got
smooth.
something in store. I said, oh, 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 baby, can you give me some more? Half the time she was with somebody else, different boy for different seasons. Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry's and some. Well, I took my $20. Well, I took my Well, I took Well, I took my $20.
I could just start it from there.
Got us a drink, some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do with me?
I wonder if I can open this up. Open an editor. Is it gonna let me open an editor? It is. Okay. Let's see if we can fix that. Beginning. I've never done this one this way, or this. Let's see. Intro. Okay. So we got. Four credits to replace it. Let's see if it gives me something decent. I feel like that's baked in now, that mistake. I warned you guys. I warned you in the beginning. I should have just taken the time and not been lazy. It's like playing poker or something. You get invested, then you don't want to leave the table. Oh my gosh, this takes a long time to do. Just a little edit. Oh my gosh, come on, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. There you go.
Well, I took my $20.
Alright, let's insert this. So what did that do?
Well, I took my $20.
Oh no, what are you doing to me?
Well, I took my $20.
Okay, that's not good. Alright, let's see. No idea what I'm doing here. Okay, let's see. Can you give it to me? No, don't. Ooh.
Well, I took my.
This sucks. Okay. That sucks. Come on, what are we doing here?
Well, I took my $20 and I got us a...
Well, see that? I don't think that's gonna work for me.
Well, I took my 20...
Yeah. Okay, let's... How do we go back? I don't want to do this. How do I undo? Place section. So I think we can just do this. Oops. Can I do this?
Well, I took my...
Here we go. Reset all. Okay, so this is what I would do here is I would regenerate probably a lot more, and then I would bring it into Ableton and blend it nicely, because these blending tools are not going to work. So let's go. I don't know how to get out of here. Okay. So, am I going to live with this?
Well, I took my... Well, I took my $20.
I'm going to keep it. Fuck it.
Well, I took my $20.
I don't think most people, I don't think, you might not have even noticed it. You probably would have thought it was supposed to be there if I hadn't shown you how it was made.
And I got us a drink. I said, oh, approved.
Okay, so normally it's not that hard for me to choose a version. I don't usually have two versions that I really like, and then one is just slightly broken. So I'm going to go ahead and download this one. I'm going to thumbs up it. Thumbs up both of them. And I'm going to go here and go to download. I'm going to get a WAV file. I don't mind that I don't have this perfect example for you, because you're not going to have a perfect example when you first get it either. And it can go, it just shows you, you know, if you're going to invest in this, you might as well make the input file as good as you can, or at least don't have glaring mistakes like I had. But as you can see, it obviously smoothed over tons of stuff. But like particularly that was a piano solo that I totally glitched out of time. It, yeah, doesn't seem to work out too well. So, gonna grab that audio file that I got. Baby's got something in store. We're gonna go over here and download our HD version, and then we're gonna grab that artwork. And screw you, Gemini. I'm just gonna zoom in past your little watermark, or I could Photoshop it, but I don't care. And this is a jazz. Here we go. And that's that. So that's how I take one of my old written songs, and of course you can just use Suno to write your lyrics or whatever. But this, I think, is for me the best approach. It gives a lot of control. I can write, like work out the song structure. I can work out the solos, the emotion, the dynamics. A lot of that stuff can be done in the acoustic version that I make, the demo version, and then given to Suno. I think that's much better than just having Suno just give you something, because this was written by me, so it's personal. You know, I feel like I was in control of that for the most part. Suno does not end songs. That's the worst part. just cuts off. I hate that so much.
Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do with me tonight? She said, oh, I got something for you, gonna make you feel right. I said, oh, oh.
Okay, now just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna come back here. So all this got cleared, right, when I was doing different stuff. So I'm gonna go here, click on the uploaded version. I'm gonna go to cover. It's gonna load all this stuff in here, but I'm gonna go to the song that I had covered because I want my lyrics. I don't want to have to rewrite them. So I'm gonna replace these generated ones, and then I'm gonna grab my style and replace this. And now I am going to put a soulful male vocalist in this folk, jazz, rock song. And we're going to put piano. What would I like? Piano. Let's do, what's a jazzy instrument? Trumpet. Okay. Let's see what this gives us. So that one was really smooth and like downbeat. Let's get something a little more energy in there. Rocks, because I put rock, it's probably going to introduce a drum set, maybe a guitar. And it might change the singer to sound more like a rock singer. So.
Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do with me tonight? She said, oh, I got something for you, gonna make you feel right. I said, oh, oh, oh. Baby's got something in store. I said, oh, oh, oh.
See, hear that soul coming through? Soulful male vocalist. And the rock gives me the drums.
Half the time she was with somebody else, different boy for different season, put him on a shelf. But I couldn't wait for her to call me up on my phone. Had just as many reasons not to be alone. And she took me to some places that I'd never been, and I'll probably never get to go back again. Every time I got close, she would slip away. She said, I'm no good for you, honey, funny. Why would we do this anyway? Guess
I got that wood in there
Sunday.
again. Why would we do this anyway?
I said, oh, oh, oh. Baby's got something in store. I said, oh, oh, oh. Baby, can you give me some more time?
Oh yeah.
For you to see that you're right for me. Give me some time to prove that I'm the one for you. Oh, and time for you to show that you love me so. Guess it's time for you to go, 'cause you met someone and you know. I said, oh.
Yeah, I like this one best.
Baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some
Where'd the trumpet go?
I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more?
And it cut it off again. I'm gonna have to extend that some way. So actually, I like this one better, so I'm gonna replace it. It doesn't have that problem in the beginning, and it was more upbeat, more poppy, which is what I wanted. I don't listen to straight jazz, and the other two were really jazzy. Like, they felt traditional to me. So I like this hybrid a little more. Let's listen to the final one and make our choice. If you notice, so my mistake in the song, I hit the keys kind of hard. In this version, it interpreted it as that hard chord, so it works. Right there. Yeah.
Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do with me tonight? She said, oh, I got something for you, gonna make you feel right. I said, oh, baby's got something in store. I said, oh,
I like that, but not as much as the last one. I just wish the trumpet had come in at the end, man. We just have the trumpet in the beginning, and that's it.
well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do with me tonight? She said, oh, I got something for you, gonna make you feel right. I said, oh, oh, oh. Baby's got something in store. I said, oh, oh, oh. Baby, can you give me some more?
I'm just gonna replace that file.
Half the time she was with somebody else, different boy for different season, put him on a shelf. But I couldn't wait for her to call me up on my phone. Had just as many reasons not to be alone. And she took me to some places that I'd never been, and I'll probably never get to go back again. Every time I got close, she would slip away. She said, I'm no good for you, honey, funny. Why would we do this anyway? Guess I'll see you Sunday. I said, oh, oh, oh. Baby's got something in store. I said, oh, baby, can you give me some more time? to see that you're right for me. Give me some time to prove that I'm the one for you. Oh, and time.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna, you won't be able to hear this, but I'm gonna check the audio.
Baby's got reason.
Okay, let's see. Track was not found. And that's because it changed name, maybe. Should be right here. Okay, yeah, that one's playing right. So yeah, if you want to hear this track, you can come to my SoundCloud. It is HyperGhost, soundcloud.com/hyper_ghost. I've got 109 tracks now. Only a few are still demos. You can see that by my icon here. Oh my goodness, this is getting crazy. AI, man, it makes you so productive. So here, yeah, these ones with my face, those are the originals. So you can listen to some of those, and then they're going to be replaced later with AI versions. Yeah, I've been working through all of these, and I have hundreds of other songs written that I would like to eventually do. But yeah, I think, okay, obviously I've been writing songs for a long time. I can play piano, sing decently. So if you're just starting out, it might not be this easy, but the production is not that hard. I think if you could strum a guitar or even play just the root. Well, I took my $20 and I got us a drink, some Jerry's and some cherries and a curious wink. I said, baby, what you wanna do? I think if you just could learn how to do that, you could produce your own song, give it to Suno, and get an amazing professional track back. And I just wanted to share that with everybody. And oh man, look at the end. Look at that sound wave just cut off. Makes me so sad. Ugh, that's awful. I mean, I don't know why Suno wouldn't put in, like, the team wouldn't put in some kind of, like, training of, like, do not cut off the end of the song. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share it so that other people could do the same thing, because I've been writing for a long time, and I've always wanted to hear my songs produced, and that's thousands and thousands of dollars to have just one track done. And Suno's like $10 a month, and you could probably do, I mean, that's 2,500 credits. I think I spend about between, let's say 10, being, if I get lucky on the first try, 10 to probably like 200 credits per song. So that's like 12 songs. Anywhere from like anywhere from 250 to 12 songs I could get just from a single, like, a monthly subscription. So yeah, I don't really do a lot of YouTube stuff, so I have no idea what call to action do. I like and subscribe, I guess, all that bullshit. Mainly go listen to me on Spotify, or listen to me on SoundCloud. Follow me there. That would help me the most. And then, of course, Spotify. I am dropping my first track on Spotify today. If we go to that, what does that look like? So I had a bunch of music on Spotify, but I pulled it all because it was all my own recordings, me singing, me playing, and they're just not the quality I want. So the only thing right now is an old track from an indie label, like that. I had this label release this for me, and I can't take it down because they're the ones who released it. And this one isn't that bad. But I've actually even done AI versions of this one that are awesome. I'll be releasing those. So today around 8 o'clock will be my first single, which you can just listen to here. She's My Life will be on Spotify, and I'll be releasing 2 songs on Spotify weekly for the next year. That'll be about 100 songs. And yeah, I would like to grow my Spotify. I would like to grow my SoundCloud. And eventually I'll start doing music videos for some of these songs if any of them take off. But yeah, if you want to support me, follow me on those platforms. Thanks. I hope this was helpful for you, and make something awesome.